Alrighty, this is the maintenance of property inside of my room. I'm going to zoom out so you can see the light that's on the ceiling, on the wall over here. And this is also light that's, again, manifesting inside of my room. This is the impossible light activity is just your way of recognizing the obsession that the demon possessed who are no longer closeted in their condition, and that the stalkers who are no longer closeted in their criminal activity. That's irrespective of status. The gang stalking employees, the gang stalking patrons, the gang stalking government actors that are stalking, pacing on Euclid Avenue and on the 60 freeway, driving Ontario Fire Department vehicles, American Medical Response Vehicle, Ontario Police Department vehicles, gang stalking by establishment, Driftwood Village Shopping Plaza, the grocery outlet, the Walgreens, the traffic on Euclid Avenue in both directions, the people of the state gang stalking by residents, while you have the impossible occurring. This is a covered structure outside. You know that it's a covered walkway outside. It's shade, in other words, and closing your blinds, which is, again, the impossibility that any method of light. So let me see. This is the light activity that's inside of my room along the ceiling. Okay, and this is entirely demonic. And your awareness that it's demonic is the fact that it is impossible to be light that is shooting horizontally through a window. This is your ability to recognize the spiritual realm that is right in front of your face. The illusion that the demon possessed are existing within right in front of your face. Those who are demon possessed, those who are engaging in the demonic system of targeting, are doing so right in your face. And this is impossible to ever exist under the circumstances of having a sun that is outside, that's not going to remain over one building for 12 hours. The sun that does not create any iteration of sunlight inside of a hotel room. The sun is above us, so there is literally no position of the sun that results in what is this light activity, including underneath a covered structure where there is shade, which is distinct from light, and also what is the maintenance of light in through the shade in the darkness. This is the demonic pattern of conduct, stalking with light. This is what is so demonic about what Starbucks is engaging in while I'm being molested with light, and those, again, demons who are very foolish defendants providing evidence while they are gang stalking and on video, stalking with impossible light, and then the next day commit things like kidnapping. This is what is putting Ocean, Elena, Brian, Patty, all those that are gang stalking on July 4th, 2025, where they then engage in what is a kidnapping with the intent to obstruct justice. And that's exactly what the entity is doing while they are engaged in gang stalking. This is criminal surveillance. And you're looking at the same pattern of conduct, the iteration of stalking with light. This light is coming through what is a closed window. The blinds are closed, and outside is the entirety of a covered structure, a covered walkway, where the housekeeping is stalking with sensational activity inside of the depths of the room while they're pacing, not engaging in what is walking like normal beings. These are demon-possessed people, and this is putting everything in its proper context. This is pacing that's happening while you're stalking, monitoring someone inside of a hotel room, where you also have the supernatural. The supernatural light coexists with the sensational activity that's created while I'm standing in the depths of this hotel room and at the sink and in the bathroom, vibrating of the ground underneath my feet. That's domestic terrorism and psychological torture, while the gang stalking housekeepers are engaged in a pattern of conduct with the city of Ontario, flying over this hotel room where the fake sun is remaining and this engineer light is inside of this hotel room. It's where the city of Ontario is gang stalking with commercial planes and in helicopters, and where the city of Ontario, Michael Gherkin's criminal engagement in the pattern of conduct, Mike Lorenz's criminal engagement in the pattern of conduct, Alan D. Wapner's criminal engagement in the pattern of conduct, and Paul Leon, a gang stalking mayor, his criminal engagement in the pattern of conduct. And I just identified sex offenders who are in positions that pose a threat to the public, as they are corrupt and dangerous terrorist leaders engaged in the federal group stalking and monitoring in the city of Ontario, which is the state of California, abiding by an identical P.O.C. as I have exposed in the body of evidence that is exposing the pattern of conduct by those who are engaged in criminal conduct, criminal surveillance. It's relevant to a federal RICO case, the ability to prosecute the government and corrupt businesses such as Economy N, where you're maintaining this inexplicable light, which is irreducible evidence that no court is going to disregard. And this is where the entity is engaging in what is a sex offense. They are indeed obsessed with my vagina. They are keeping my vagina under surveillance, and they are targeting as an entirely corrupt population. The entity is gang stalking on the roads and the highways. The 60 freeway is in direct alignment. They are gang stalking as a population. This is P.O.C. It is currently 2:05 p.m. This is impossible light activity inside a hotel room.